Sorry, you had a VIP badge for months. Literally months. Also, hello everybody. I said hi before, but hi Lime. Hi Greg. Hi Hero. Hi Critic. Hi Wing Butts. Hopefully I pronounce it right. Hi Hogan. And hi Sar. I also moved up Karnas. Why does the affiliate button have a new next to it actually? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna worry about that. Yeah, we're farming later. So it's probably not going to be a super long stream because I don't remember when we're starting or if that was established. I just kind of assume it's whenever Deer's going to start. And I plan to do like a food break before things. I'm actually curious now. My mistake. It hasn't been months. It's actually been a year. You've been a VIP for over a year. Sorry. CP, which is 7 for me, so... You said that, Sar? You said that, and then my phone popped up an update, but I didn't read it as an update. I was just like, oh, does like removing your own badge just mean that like some weird pop-up shows up on my screen, on my phone? I use this to read chat mostly. I'll just go ahead and let that. I'll go ahead and switch over. I'll let my phone update for a sec. I don't actually have it set up as a command, Greg, but you should be able to click on your name if you're on desktop, and it should tell you how long you've been following the channel for. No, it's not 2 kids, but that's funny. People have a tendency to make you regret it. Why? I don't mean for it to be a regretty. A few days ago, Chat was doing follow age and I was following 10 for 10 months longer than one of their mods. Sometimes it just happens. I'm sure there are people that have been following longer than, like, Critic. And Critic's the mod. But also, I knew Critic from other spaces too, so. It is the boy. It's a good boy. I made the mistake in deciding to let my phone update because it seemed like a good idea, but now it's halfway through. So I guess we're gonna sit for a little bit longer. No, that's fair, Sar. Sometimes you have to clean up the space. Exactly, Critic. Exactly. Thank you. That was put in much better terms, words. So tonight, we're gonna be farming with like Sar and Deer and other peeps. I don't think I'll stream my side. We're probably just gonna do this all in stream to take break for food, and then do the farming. Yeah. Not quite, sir. Not quite. That's fair, Greg. You do write for a living? Nice. My phone is at 69%, and as soon as I said that, it changed over, so heck. Self-harvest moon stream. Maybe. But, as another note, I wanted to make sure that my brain didn't go into, like, sensory overload for today, so that way I would still have the emotional, like, spoons for farming later. Because otherwise I feel like I would not talk much. So dance is off for the day. Sometimes too many sounds happening all at once can lead to it. So I'm just trying to be preemptive. Just like, I want to make sure I'm like emotionally there, mentally there. So that'll just be off for today. I've never had super great sporks. Like, the only good spork I was aware of, I think, was when Disney had their Star Wars area. I think those were sporks. But then people were, like, taking them, so I don't know if they actually do that anymore, but... Nice! I haven't played any of the Saints Rose games. My phone's almost done updating. I just wanted to have chat up where I could see it. Because otherwise chat is very much off to the right and I am not really able to see it. And I'd like to be able to see everybody. I do. Never mind, it's optimizing apps. I've made mistakes. Trying to make a Fullmetal Alchemist reference. It just means you've probably made a lot of Fullmetal Alchemist references on your phone and it's learned. Man, I wish we could optimize Twitter. That would make it less of a hellspace. But also, I follow a lot of artists in general, so... Unfortunately, it's too big, sorry. It's too big to fix. And I guess while that's finishing, one of the things that had happened outside of stream was I had talked about the fact that I was going to get Halloween stuff to decorate our place, being that we're still going to be here for a while. Excuse me, and not be able to do house stuff. I grabbed some stuff and it was delivered on Sunday, and I was unpacking it all last night. One of the things that I had gotten was a cauldron that was ceramic, and I thought it was a lot smaller than it is. For one, it's huge. I did not check the dimensions on that. Brain just went pretty cauldron. It's probably a bowl shape. I could fill that with candy or something. And got it. And it's a lot bigger than that, for one. Two, it did not survive transit at all. I opened it up, saw how big it was, and was just like, you know what, I could work with this. This was my fault for not reading sizes. And then, realizing that it is just absolutely destroyed. Hi, Birdie. Okay, phone finished updating so I can actually see chat now in a proper space. Exactly, Birdie, exactly. Which made me immensely sad that it was just broken. part of me was like, oh, maybe this is just a chip. Maybe like I can paint this over it and fix it. And realizing that the crack just goes all the way down to it. And it's just like, oh, this was literally dropped. And looking at the box, someone at one point dropped this thing. There's no fragile listed anywhere on this box. So they just basically boxed it up, put minimal bubble wrap in it as possible, and sent it on its way. That was not an ideal thing. Yes, sir. I'm hoping they'll replace it too, Birdie. God damn it. For one star, that's great. Two, as soon as you said that, my phone did another pop-up being like, hey, update was complete. So I was just like, it made it seem like that joke took over the stream. It's just like, oh, that's great. But I looked on their website, there was nothing listed to explain what happens if you receive a damaged item. So I sent them an email. Hopefully they get back to me, and hopefully it's not a, hey, we'll replace it for a cost, because I received it damaged. And as the fun last little note is, one of the things I gotten is one of those like fake books that you can open up the flap and it's just storage. I gotten 3 of them, and I'd open up the box and I only saw one. I was just like, huh, you know, I wonder if they were just funny and put it in the other book inside. And sure enough, it was in there. I was just like, oh, does this proceed? Do I open up this next book and it also has the last book in it? And it sure did. I ordered from Joann's. They were doing holidays stuff, and I've bought stuff from them before, so I know the quality is usually where I would like it to be. So I figured it would be safe to get some Halloween stuff. I was not expecting it to arrive as damaged as it was. No worries, critic. Yeah, we could do this with Luigi real quick. It'll be fine. I might be able to. I don't believe there is a store in the state, though. I don't believe there's one close by to us. I could be wrong, though. I know a lot of the places that I've looked at, they... Whoops. Sorry, Luigi. They just had stores in other states. I know there's a Michael's here, because I've definitely had to return some stuff there. Whoops. I'm probably gonna die. This is probably too spicy to try and get in on. Yeah, this is probably too spicy. No Cauldron road trip. I'm just hoping that they'll be able to help with getting it figured out at the very least. Whoops. You know, I'm real surprised that actually worked. True. Hopefully if it comes to asking for refund or replacement, might just see about getting refund. Just so that way I can find something smaller. I'll still use it. I'll still use the big boy, but I've made mistakes. I definitely need to get used to how slippery Luigi is. Like, I assumed it was going to be small enough for holding a bag of candy. I didn't think it was going to be big enough to where it goes like halfway up my feet kind of thing. It's probably a bad scale of reference for it. Basically, I could probably put like 5 bags of candy in it, if not more. Well, at least this one isn't slippery and just motion control. I mean, it's not, but sure. We'll pretend that it is. Oh, it needs me. Hold it. Hi, miss. We're just getting started, but I can grab some water and stretch fingies in a second. I love being able to get to see like all the trick-or-treaters and being able to pass out candy and shit. I don't think that would be possible around here, being that we do live in an apartment complex, but so far there's not really any set plans for Halloween. And last Halloween plans really went up in smoke, technically, with the fact that it was less hanging out with people that were supposed to be friends and more just kind of like, we're just kind of here, I guess. Which is fine. I might just... It's probably just going to be spooky game month of sorts. Oh, right, that was supposed to be time. I was not keeping track of the time at all. That's true. I honestly don't know. Hang on. What is this? Whoops. Whoopsie. I didn't mean to do that. Whoa! Wait, was it today? I thought it was next week. Date shows next week. Either way. Oh well. I'm getting distracted. Stomach not okay with it. Oh, you're sleepy. Oh, yeah, that would do it. Also, Myth, were you doing your subathon all month, or were you just doing it for last night's stream? So now you said next stream was when you were going to do like subathon stuff? That's everything. Everything I can do right now. Warm room, full belly. Yeah, it sure makes for a sleepy atmosphere. I should really get rid of those. I heard that explosion. Heck. For all months, thinking either the 21st being the end date or Halloween. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, nope. Bye, buddy. Hey, buddy. Come on. There we go. Had to Blaze and get a pizza and cheese bread. That sounds great. Welcome back, critic. Was pizza to a non-believer? Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Well, that works. I hope the rest of work goes well, Birdie. Well, that works. Myth did start a subathon. Not seeing the specifics of it because I have been busy. The Myth is more than welcome to share it and talk about it if they want. I miss Birdie too. I hope Birdie has a good day. Monster Hunter Rise? Ugh. Part of me thinks about like getting Monster Hunter Rise just to like join people, but I also know that like I probably wouldn't be super great at it. And it would just be another game I would need to learn, and that seems like a lot.
Look.
Oh, Something I'll get to figure out Friday. Last week's therapy session. My therapist is not going to be working there anymore. This upcoming Friday is his last session with me. So, being that Curtis is also going to be having me on his insurance when he officially starts work, I'm also going to need to check to see if they will accept new insurance when the time comes. Because if not, I might need to wait to do more therapy until I get new insurance. Possibly. And just kind of go from there. And this is like, oh, that's going to be a lot of waiting again, isn't it? It also means that Friday may no longer be a therapy day. I don't know. He did say, it kind of made it sound like he might not be doing therapy for much longer in general. You know, the whole changing life events, family situations have changed, so he's not going to work there anymore. We cannot be great together. That is fair. But it'll be something I'll get to find out all on Friday. Being like, okay, so I need to check your website to see if you'll accept new insurance. Because if you don't accept new insurance, what do we do from here? And I also don't know how long it would even take to be able to, like, for them to even assign me a new therapist anyway. Basically, I'm just assuming that as soon as I have insurance through Upcarnus, they're not going to allow me to keep the insurance that I have, being that it's state given. So I'm basically expecting to no longer have that once I'm on Upcarnus' insurance. Because one of the caveats is that they did want to know as soon as I was on somebody else's insurance. Or had any other insurance. Nope. I wish things were not so complicated. No, that's fair. I've never been in the situation, so I honestly wouldn't know for surezies. Well, I need that coin. It sure does. I wish it was easier. I wish just having ways of being able to have access to mental health resources is easier, but it's not. Hey, Captain Toad. I am so sorry. I did not mean to bop you on the head. I just need to be careful. real glad I made that because that didn't seem like I was gonna make it. Just goes figure that I spent all those months trying to find someone to talk to that takes my insurance and might have to do all that all over again. Nice. One insurance company therapists are allowed to use, and they pay only $10 per session, so the therapists have to not accept insurance. Huh. Like, it's not great that it would still cost, but at least it's not horrible. The last therapist I was seeing when I lived back in my hometown, it was like $40 a session. But that was only because they didn't take my insurance and only earns $10 per session. What the heck? No, they deserve more than that. That's basically $10 per hour. That's not great. Shouldn't. Hey Luigi, you okay? There we go. I was trying to push up and he wasn't going up because the box was there. Hi Moonless. I hope you're doing good. Our haircare system seems to be so designed to extract money from us and find a reason to not provide us coverage. Yeah, that sure be the way. Feels like. On average, could only work 20-hour-long sessions to give proper time to their clients in off hours. Ugh. Yeah, because there's a lot of non-therapy time work that I imagine therapists are having to do. Right, I need to open these with the shell. Eesh. That's a lot. Her canals are already, like, atrocious, so any sort of teeth work is just like, eh, I don't want to. Nah, you're good, critic. You're all good. They are. Yeah, it feels very quiet here. And also at the same time not quiet because there are people doing like construction in other apartments around me. So I'm never sure if like the footsteps I hear is just like someone in another apartment doing work. Or if there's like someone in the apartment, which is always my fear. That hit him dead on, right? That hit him in the noggin. It looked like it hit him in the noggin. Oh, well. So I'm brand for the current conversation because my insurance is going to cover most of it. Hack them. I assumed that you went to go talk with people. F. Kindness. Yeah, I'm doing pretty okay though, Sar. At least so far. It's also only like day one, so it might be like, yeah, I'm feeling pretty lonely like halfway through the week. I just figure if I'm feeling terribly lonely, I'll probably just stream to kind of keep myself occupied or something. I can imagine so. You know, that went a lot more smoothly, I feel like, than last time. It's probably just because I'm got it a little bit more down. Usually the hardest thing for me is trying to figure out how to make a meal for one person. Which sounds like it would be easy, but if you're used to like cooking for at least 2 people, not accounting for leftovers, then it's a little bit of an adjustment of like, do I want to eat this for the rest of the week, or do I want to try and mentally scale this down a little bit? Yeah, Apkarnas was pretty tired going onto the plane. I don't think he had slept a whole heck of a lot the night before. It'll be soup season soon. I definitely want to make some zupa. At some point. Excuse you, hang on. That's right. Oh, no, excuse you. Sir? Oh, one more. It's just like, why am I not dropping onto the planet? Because I'm missing one entirely. Hey, buddy. Do I have enough? $50. I sure don't, actually. I sure do not. And I just wasted one. Whoops. You can get a second opinion. That was a very low soup. I don't know why that was chunky. I blame the fact that Stream Elements had an update today, and it sure did add 2 start stream buttons. I just pushed one and figured, you know what, I'm gonna see if one of them works, I guess. Thank you, Stabby, for 14 months. It sure doesn't feel like it's been that long. But as the numbers just keep getting more and more high, it's just like, oh, I guess it really has been that long. I hope you're doing good. I don't have 50. Why am I going here? Can I get 50 more? Not 50 more, but, you know. I can get 50. Huzzah. I could go back and do the thing. I know I could just go to the other star, but I would rather do this first. There we go. Have chicken fried steak. Nice. Man, I'm really gonna need to figure out what I want to do for food later. I forget, is there a star here? Probably not. Just get all the Goombas. Also had Kool-Aid for breakfast. Guess that's about on par what I had. I did some hard-boiled eggs last night. So I had a couple this morning as like a food breakfast thing. I say this morning as if I've been up for longer than I actually have been. I had also won a small contest to get a starter kit sampler, I think is what it was labeled as, from one of those powder energy drink, not energy drink companies. Some of the flavors were okay. Some of them was just like, this is just cough syrup, or this is just cold medicine. And I ended up having the last little packet from that today. It is flavored powder, technically. But his health never mattered. That's fair. Not to diss on anyone that likes cough syrup. It's just very much a distinct flavor for me, where it's just like, this sure tastes like I'm drinking medicine. Powdered nickel chicken? I hope not. I would cry. I mean, there are some extents where science has gone too far. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I need these pieces. I also need to not die in the process. Oh, heck. A chain shop was taking me for a ride. A ride I did not want to be on. Last piece. Last piece. Oh. Oh, Luigi. You okay? We're going places, apparently. No! I slipped. I didn't think I was that close to the edge. Dang it. To be fair, one of the flavors that tasted particularly like cough syrup did have cherry in it. It was either cherry or strawberry. I'm pretty sure it was cherry, though. Oh, no. We're getting stuck again. It's fine. No worries. I hope dinner's good. And hopefully nothing has exploded too much between plane rides. Oh, Luigi, you're doing the walking in circles again. Oh, no, don't do that again, I guess. I need that coin. I need that coin. I'm just gonna do this. Hang on, I need that coin. I need that coin. That was a little scary on the edge, but it's fine. Do I still need to go through another planet? No. Whoops. I thought I could just kind of whoop around. Sometimes that just happens, Critic. Sometimes you just, like, your brain goes to one place and it's just like, I'm pretty sure no one would do this unless I had to, but also I feel the need to clarify. No? Wait. Did I never feed you, buddy? I could have swore I fed you. I could have swore I fed this buddy. Oh well. To be fair, I also say that because I was trying to figure out what a close hotel would be for when I go with my sibling to see a My Chemical Romance concert. And my brain sure did went to the fact of like, they have a car. They're probably going to want to drive. But that was an assumption on my part, and I was just like, I shouldn't do that. No, I sure did fall into the thing. There we go. I know I bypassed technically a lot of bits on the right there, but that's fine. Let's see. Sorry, Epicarnus had sent me the question that he had. And I had a follow-up question to it, so I was just like, maybe I should just do that real quick. I'm basically just trying to make sure that I'm not missing a notification for anything. For any farming later. I feel like if you stay in a place long enough, you find all the bad things that are wrong with it. No matter how good it sounds like on the outside, you're always going to find the things that make it bad. Oh, it's a Luigi race. Should be fine. No! You cheat! You cheated! No! Oh, this Luigi is gonna win. Fuck. I didn't mean the ground pound. I didn't mean the ground pound. I didn't mean the ground pound. Heck. I do enjoy the rain. Oh, that's not wasn't there before. Excuse you, actually. Oh my goodness. I am not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. You fucker! You were taunting me! Dang it. Some of the long jumps were not working properly. You know what? We're gonna go back to the observatory because clearly I've not figured out Luigi's movement well enough to win that race. You have an important suit-based update? No one comes to work. Well, that's fair. The preparations for chili have begun? Nice. I never considered chili a soup, but I'm not the soup police. Chili does sound good right now. And honestly, my brain's going to the notion of putting chili on top of, like, pasta noodles and just putting cheese and sour cream on top of it. Soup elite enters attack now. Whoops. I tried being cheeky and it didn't work. To no one's surprise. Yeah, I really should have said that. You know what? That's right. That's what it is. There we go. Hey Toad, you're gonna hang out there for a while, I guess. There we go. Chili is very hardy. Also, yeah, Sabby, I've done it before a while ago where you just warm up a can of chili, put it on top of some cooked pasta, put some cheese on top of it, some sour cream. You could probably put some like white onions on it if that's your thing with chili. It's not mine, but that's fine. It makes for a very hearty pasta and also might make it very sleepy because of all the carbies. Green chili stew. I don't know if there's a rubies around here, but that sounds good. Also, the ship did resemble Omar's Pikmin ship. Why are you outside the rubies? No. Have I had chili cornbread mix? I've had chili on top of cornbread and had it like that. If that's what you mean. If not, then probably not. I've had to do a lot of finagling with what I've had, Savvy, so, like, that's part of it. To be fair, the chili on top of pasta was not an original idea. We saw it on a Food Network show when I was younger. Me and my family did, and we decided to just do it at home. Cornbread is good. It's very good. I haven't had any in a while. I probably could do some, though. To be fair, I'm also the kind of person that will, like, kind of throw together ingredients for ramen so that way it's just not noodles and broth, but it's also a shit ton of other stuff. Like, if you don't have a hard-boiled egg, you can just crack an egg into the boiled water and let it cook a little bit like that. For however long you would like it cooked for. Also, it's not really pork belly, but it kinda is a little bit. You could just cut up bacon and throw it into the broth before throwing in the noodles. So that way you just have like some sort of like protein with it. furthest one first. There we go. Pan of corn bread mix. Mixed with 2 cans of chili. A can of corn. Pour into mix some corn, cheese over it. Bake the cornbread mixture at temp for about 45 minutes. I imagine then you're talking about like the pepper chilies and not like chili, the bean meat mixture thingy. Man, I sure wish they were not called the same thing so that way you could tell them apart. That sounds real good though. You're not wrong, Art. You're not wrong. Also, that sounds real good, Myth. At least I like pot pie. A Valley thick chili? That's fair. Soup Berry podcast. Listen, I just have mixtures of things. Like a dish that my mom did for us growing up that I still continue to make today is I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it actually has an official name. I'm sure it does. But basically, you take spaghetti noodles. You have those cooked, obviously. You make an Alfredo sauce. And God, now I'm spacing on the name of the meat. The long sausages that are kind of in the horseshoe shape when you first get them, you can get those and just like cut them up and cook them, obviously. Obviously cook them first and then do the Alfredo mixture. And then once the Alfredo mixture is done, you throw in the meat so that way that can keep warm up again with it. During the pasta cooking process, when the pasta is coming close to being done, you could throw in some veggies like carrots and cauliflower and broccoli. Those are usually the mixtures we had with it. And then once that's all done, mix it all together. And it's not really an Alfredo, but it tastes really good. And I've made it for Upcarnus before, and he enjoys it too. Usually that would get paired up with a homemade bread my mom would make, which was bread with cheese mixed in with it, baked into the bread, along with meat. It was sausage meat. Basically, you would cook the sausage, and you would have the cheese. I think it was usually like I think it was mozzarella. Might have been Parmesan. Might have been a mixture of both. Any hoosies. Once you have like your bread dough ready to go, you do it into 3 sections. One of them is going to be a little bit more flat so that way you can kind of have a pocket dough for the for like the meat and one for the cheese. Kielbasa, yeah. Yeah, that was the word I was thinking of. Thank you. And basically you just make 3 sections. You can braid it, each section, because it's long. This is very hard to explain. But basically, like, then you bake the bread like that, so that way when you're slicing into it, you're getting cheese, you're getting meat, and then you would just have that with that pasta dish, and it would be a very hearty meal. Hi, Chester. Have a good lurk. I also love you too. We're talking food. So that was a meal that we would do, like, growing up. Another, like, cheap meal that my parents would do for us growing up was basically in a singular pot cooking hot dogs, more sausagey hot dogs, potatoes, and cabbage. And then you would just kind of scoop that onto whatever you wanted. Or just scoop what you wanted onto like a bowl or a plate, and you could just put like butter or mustard on top of it. My parents usually called that an Irish supper, but I'm fairly certain that's technically not all that constitutes for Irish supper. I don't know if that's the official name for it either, but that is what my family would call it. Man, we sure are going places with this. It really is now, Ark. It really is. Oh, you can't get soup? Oh. Maybe soup another day. Maybe. You shouldn't drive, you haven't slept. That's fair. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. As much as possible. Thank you, Chester. Just for soup. That's fair. They won't deliver? Rude. Like, I understand, but rude. Grandma used to have a recipe that she called scraps. She would make a pie, meat or fruit, and then pan fry over bits. Pie dough with butter and cinnamon sugar. That sounds yummy. My parents also used to make like the whole shepherd's pie thing I think is what it's called. Where there's ground beef at the bottom and then it's layered with cheese and then mashed potatoes on top. It was not my jam at all. Whoops. But I usually had to eat it because it was the only thing to eat during those meal times. Soup pants, that's fair. Your Gramps will drive you to soup? That's good. That's sweet of them. I definitely don't have enough for that buddy there. I'm gonna have to come back for that. Sitting here being like, how am I gonna break any of these open? Oh. No, don't bust yet. There we go. There's still one chain chomp left. Heck. Hey, buddy. Do I actually have enough? Do I have enough bits for you? I sure do, actually. I'm sure they would come after someone if they came in with no pants. I'm sure they would be like, you know, we thought this was self-explanatory. We need you to wear pants. Didn't like shepherd's pie. Try Garrus pie. I don't want to eat Garrus though. Man, my brain sure went places as soon as I said that. We're gonna move on. Hi, Silky. I hope you're doing good. Brain might have slightly derailed from the fact that we were talking about food. Don't worry about it, though. Oh, is this gonna work? Explode, buddy! Explode! Yes! I will get this started and then we'll do a sample fight. Let's see. Listen, sometimes the spicy just comes to me. I apparently had a bajillion tabs open for Joanne's with the tracking number. Why was I looking up crab burgers? Hang on. I need to close some of these tabs. I sure have done a lot. Don't need that one anymore. I guess I don't need that one anymore. This, I don't know how this is possible, so I'm probably gonna have to Google it. It's not possible to tickle yourself. Why? Brain scientists at the University College London have pinpointed the curriculum as the part of the brain that prevents us from self-tickling. The curriculum is the region located at the base of the brain that monitors our movement. It can distinguish expected sensations from unexpected sensations. Okay, that makes sense. Got a honey chill. Listen, yes, but also, Basically mind game. It's just like, you already know what you're going to do, so it's not going to tickle, apparently. I sure did click the wrong one. We have to leave. I sure did click the wrong one. I was just like, yeah, it's just in the middle. Clicking the wrong one again. You're not there? That is fair. I see nothing. Okay, now we're back. Got the ball, or the bomb, to be perfectly on top. There we go. All right. This is what we're doing. Yeah, they were never here. My foot activate. You're all good. I need to move this button, don't I? No, I need this. I need this button. I need this button. I think. I'm pretty sure I do. Come on, buddy. Come on. You got this. You're like right there. You just need to reach out and grab it. Well. Oh my god. That emote is rightfully silly. I sure did not get in at one fell swoop. I sure did not. Oh, good. Forgot about this. Being like, I need to do it early to make sure I hit it, otherwise everything goes wrong. Every time you see him, off it over and over again. That is fair. Oh, right, I need to... I need to do this. Ah! No! Like, I know this is the reason they put all of those there, but also, heck. I also probably didn't need to bother with it, but oh well. Man, I know I talked about it a whole heck of a lot in Discord. I am bummed with how Clip Paint Studio is deciding to handle, like, their things. I understand the need to make sure that, like, the brand stays alive and whatnot. I just wish there was a better way of doing it. Especially for the fact that they had other means of being able to gain revenue. I'm still gonna wait to see basically what their plan is in terms of pricing and whatnot. I don't imagine it'll be I don't imagine it'll be Adobe levels of expensive, but also it's just eh. Ownership is a myth. Yeah, basically. That's that's where my problem is with it, is the fact that I would be fine if the thing that I bought was just mine permanently, and if they decided to just do bigger updates for other versions that you can also just buy outright. And the thing is that, like, it sounds like they might kind of be doing a little bit of that, but also not to the same degree I would basically want it to be for myself. There is, but it's not the same. I have used a lot of free programs, and a lot of them are of varying degrees. Yeah, and that's just kind of where I'm at with this. It's like, I understand you need to do this as your business model. I just kind of wish it wasn't directly subs. I wish it could have been something else first. I do like being able to just own the things that I buy. That's why I like physical copies of things, because I am going to get crushed. I sure am. I did not pay attention to that. That's my fault. I just want to own things. I just want to be able to put my money towards something to own things. Especially when it also happened recently with HBO being like, okay, well, these shows are just gone. It's just like, because there was no DVDs of them or anything like that, it's not like anyone could have owned them. We are at the mercy of whenever they decide they don't want to have it anymore. Versus having a DVD or having a copy of a game means at the very least that if it's gone on a digital form, I still have a physical copy of it. Yeah, the HBO stuff, the more I find out about it, the more mad I get. It's just like, you're just trying to, like, save costs. Queen actually shared something on Twitter before I started stream where they lost a whole lot of money in shares, and it's just like, good. At this point, you deserve it. You deserve that because you decided to try and swindle artists out of monies. Like, I don't want Clip Studio Paint to go out of business, which is why I figured that the other models that they had for also earning revenue money was how they were sustaining themselves. I guess that's not the case, which is fine. I just don't like the aspect of you pay for permission to use this thing, not because you actually own it. Microsoft hasn't changed noticeable enough for a release to justify its subscription service. Not when you can still buy the version from 2 years ago for 130. That's fair. You deserve a treat. Indeed. Hang on. I'm pretty sure there is a buddy here. Hey buddy. I would like health. Additional health. And again, I'm still gonna wait to see what the pricing ends up being. But all in all, it does not feel great. Hi, Slam! I hope you're doing good. We're talking about, we've got a lot of places actually this stream. Obviously, talking about the HBO and Clip Studio stuff because HBO just makes me mad. The HBO stuff just makes me mad. Clip Studio, I'm gonna wait to see how it is. I'm not happy, but I'm still gonna wait to see how it goes. Not great, but better? Oh, is there anything I could do that would help? Yeah, they really did. If it just boils down to, I just like being able to own the things that I put money towards. And one of the other Discords that I'm in also worded it how I felt pretty on point. Subscription-based services make me feel guilty if I don't use them enough to warrant the amount of money that I've put towards it. And that leads to feeling guilty when I don't use it, which is also why I haven't really brought back up my Final Fantasy account, because I feel like I won't use it enough to warrant the amount of money that it would cost for a monthly subscription. And granted, I know if Harness would help out and whatnot, I just feel like there's a certain amount of time I would have to put into something that is a subscription to be able to feel like I'm getting it, and that's not the case. If this is all Discovery, like, fucking with things, Hero, then, like, fuck Discovery. I know that was, like, it all happened at the same time, so I don't know how much influence they had in the decision-making for it, but if they are the deciding factor in all this, fuck them. That is fair, Slim. I feel that in my soul. Granted, I know that it's not like I struggle anymore, so it's not like I have really a say in it. I just don't really have much of what I would consider like my own monies outside of what people are sweet and decide to give me in terms of streaming things. Well, I'm sorry, Luigi. I immediately fucked that up. I immediately fucked it up. You want to watch anime? Yeah. Like, I have Crunchyroll still, and I want to be able to watch some anime with that. Especially for the fact that there is... Mob Psycho is going their 3rd season soon. subscription-based services will look silly in 20 years too. I'm playing games I bought as a kid. No chance any service will carry a game for that long. Yeah, which is also why I want to be able to see about buying some stuff off of the Wii U eShop before it officially closes, because I worry that they're just not going to bring it over to the Switch, and then that's going to be gone and I won't get to play it again. Not really, at least. No, that feels like I enjoy watching playframes. Story mode run of Final Fantasy XIV a lot, but I don't think I would put the hours to justify whatever it costs per month to play. Barely do that with Destiny 2, and the only reason I keep that game alive is because one thing, I play with my best friend most frequently. That is fair. That is absolutely fair. And yeah, the fucking around money, essentially. Oh, I don't know why Luigi was spinning around like that, but oh well. David Cecily is a decision maker, and he was previously Discovery CEO. Well, fuck him. Fuck him in particular, I guess. That's by X Family and reruns of Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls isn't anime. But I sure appreciate Alice Hirsch, who, when heard about the news, was absolutely advocating for the Yoho life. That sucks that all these decisions are coming from Discovery side. I hate it. I hate it here some days. No port, only buy. Yeah. No, absolutely. Gravity Falls is 100% worth the watch. If you have not watched it or don't know much of it, go into it as freely as you can, because that is a trip worth taking 100%. If you like good humor and also like the Grimm's fairy tale type of sometimes dark storytelling, Gravity Falls is for you, let me tell you. Man, I sure am not being careful. I need to give Gravity Falls another watch through. I watched through that entire show when it had first came out with my best friend, and we watched it over Skype calls / Discord. Actually, Discord wasn't a thing. It was Skype. It was a Skype. Man, I feel old. Basically, we would just have the link. We would use the same link. We would be on a call together, so that way we could talk about it. And we would start the episode at the same time. And that's how we watched it together, before being able to share your screen with someone so you could watch it all on the same screen. Yeah, the countdown! I'm glad you know what I'm talking about, Slim, because I'm starting to feel more and more old of just like, did no one else experience this? Did no one else do this during Skype days? I need to know for my own sanity's sake. I try to rewatch Over the Garden Wall at least once a year. Try to. The last time I watched it, it was on HBO Max, so you know what? We'll see if this survives the entirety. Come on, buddy. A little focus on the fight. I will catch up with chat in just a second. This should be the last popcorn. Okay. Just get run over by Bowser, it's fine. There we go. Yeah, you know the countdown, Slim. You know the feels. Finished Gravity Falls last time I had Disney Plus. Next time I'm finishing Owl House. Probably my next favorite show in the past 10 years. I still have not finished Owl House, and Twitter? That's the right word. Man, dyslexia is strong today, let me tell you. Spoiled quite a few things for me, so I would know a little bit of what I'm getting into after what I watched. I would still like to watch it in its entirety. I'm just not going to have a whole heck of a lot of streaming services going up once. And pretty soon here, we're going to be getting more JoJo on Netflix, and I definitely want to watch through that. I'm pretty sure it's October. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to look. You know what? That is fair, Hero. I might have to as well. It's addressed to Mario. Don't be upset, Luigi. Hang in there. Princess Peach included 21 up mushrooms in her letter. Yes, I need those. I need all of those. Thank you for all the one-ups. If you mean Over the Garden Wall, I highly recommend it. It's not very long, so you can binge watch it in like a sitting. And it is a lot more of the much more darker in terms of Grimm's fairy tale territory. Like, it leans really hard into that, but it's very good. There's some humor thrown into it, but it's very much Grimm's fairy tale, shit did not turn out well kind of way. Press release a full cover of We'll Meet Again in characters as Cypher, Rumpelstiltskin, Susan, McGucket. Oh god, McGucket. Also, thank you, Mitch. Yeah, that's the only reason we have HBO Max as well, where it's paired with the phone service. They also have Studio Ghibli movies on there. And honestly, part of me is thinking about it, kind of worried for those movies too. It's just like, don't want those disappearing. Luckily, I do like owning movies of things, so I have quite a few Studio Ghibli movies, but I don't have as much because downsizing or my ex having me get rid of shit. that's fair. I just always worry because of the fact that it is essentially, at the core of it, digital media. And if I don't have a DVD in some capacity or a Blu-ray or something like that, then at any point someone could just kind of take it away. Like, as an example, being that Myth brought up My Neighbor Totoro, the version I grew up with was done by Fox. And when the rights for that apparently became available again for people to, like, have, and the people that had been doing the Studio Ghibli stuff, like, acquired rights to it, they didn't keep the dubbing for it. They got famous people to redub it all over again. So it throws me off immensely when I try to go watch My Neighbor Totoro, because I'm used to it sounding a very certain way because of how much I watched it growing up. And because that copy no longer exists, technically, it only exists in a VHS or in the people have burned DVDs and are selling them on eBay, so it might not be the best quality kind of way. It sucks. And because they didn't want that, that version will not actually exist. For me, at least. I need to give that buddy bits. Hang on, I need to give that buddy bits. Let me back on. You watch the Japanese version? That's fair. Dakota Fanning. I'm very bad with names. All I know is that it was dubbed by Fox. And honestly, it might have just been that they could not acquire the license to use that and had to redub it. It still sucks. Oh, absolutely. I agree, Hero. That absolutely has happened. It's just a lot easier to be able to catch it and talk about it. Or at the very least, notice, like, little differences in how people decide to, like, update them. It's like trying to find the original cut of Star Wars. George Lucas has made it very, very difficult to get your hands on a copy. It's not his revised edition? I didn't realize there were multiple copies, so you know what? That checks out. Yeah, it can't be gaslit so easily. Especially for the fact that there definitely used to be theater versions of things, and then there were DVD versions of things, or VHS versions of things. And then you have the conversation with someone of like, I don't remember this in the movie. I don't remember this when I sat there watching this in theaters. Mark Hamill is the villain in Castle in the Sky. And tell us before Batman because his performance isn't the best. I've only watched Castle in the Sky once. I think I have an original version of it. I do have a version of Howl's Moving Castle that is in Japanese. Purely Japanese. Like, the cover is still in Japanese and whatnot. The new version of the Fanning Sisters was owned by Disney. I don't know anyone in the OG. That's fair. If you want the best version of If you want the best original Star Wars version, you need the Laserdisc version. I don't think I ever watched the Laserdisc version. I don't think I ever had access to it. Hi, Bryce. Made worse by the trailers, including scenes that they cut from the final edit. Yup. And then after you're done with the theater, like, trip, you're just like, you know what? This was in the trailer and it was not there. And for some of my siblings, they were very much like, no, it wasn't in the trailer. So then you had to go look up the trailer and be like, see, right there, it was there and that was not in the movie. They added a new hope every time it's on a new platform. His first shot was the first big edit. Oh. You know what? I heard about that. George Lucas been big on Laserdisc, and because it failed, they are very resistant to putting Star Wars on DVD. Of course. Of course. Yeah, he did do terrible, but it was definitely early in his voice acting career. That's fair. It's kind of like with this game, where I can listen to early VODs of my streams and being like, man, that sure is chunky audio I'm hearing. No, don't you do that. This is fine. Very much recall a pool scene existing in Hocus Pocus, but it was in an earlier trailer is all. Huh. I vaguely remember that. I probably saw it from the trailer too. We are dinosaurs. At least it feels like it. Knowing that there are children today that sure don't know what a VHS is. Or a tape cassette. It's just like, I've aged so much watching this. But also, I saw a lot of things like come and transition out. Like, CDs became a thing. CDs were brand new when I was younger. And then it transitioned to MP3s, which then transitioned to you could just have digital music as a streaming thing on your device. I've fucked up. Your kids do? Thank goodness, because be like, I've aged 50 years with a statement. Like, amount on 8-track, I have no idea. God, yeah, and Blockbuster used to be a thing. You remember renting video game consoles from a Blockbuster? Because I sure do. They gave you like the weird like hard case, suitcase for it. No, not suitcase, briefcase. And everything had its place. Which also meant that if you missed putting anything back, they would know immediately. The one night we didn't have the internet was hilarious. So the whole time they were like a panic. Aww. For me, I just default to the fact it's just like, well, I have DVD copies of movies. We still have power, so we could just do that. Ended up buying a very costly set that was released recently, and it apparently omitted "Fly Me to the Moon" because of rights. Yeah, I heard about that. Hate that. Me turning to dust with my 2 pictures in this very room. I'm sorry, Bryce. I'm sorry, I've aged you as much as we could. Oh yeah, you could rent an entire console. Heck, I wonder if I can find a photo of it. Hang on. Okay, this is not helping. Okay, yes. Hang on. Hang on. Let me make sure this works. Okay, so that is not what I wanted to copy, actually. Hang on. I can't keep my own link. Heck. Don't click that. Apparently that's not what it's working as. No. I want the photo. Give me the photo. Okay, this one will work. That one will work. Okay, so it looks super old because obviously it's been super fucking long. But that is an N64. And it had spaces for like, it was basically like a briefcase that you would hold the console in, take it to your home, get to play with it. And the thing is that you renting the console, you're not renting the game, so you have to also go and rent the game that you want to play. Also, thank you, Sar. Oh, that's so expensive. That's so much monies. That's so much monies. Your store only did games? That's fair. Mine place did consoles. It was very rare though because people just wanted to rent consoles for a weekend to play like one video game and then wanted to return it. I think we may have accidentally stolen the expansion pack because the console rented didn't work, so we moved the expansion pack to our console and forgot. Oh no. That was like 2000, so why was it released on Laserdisc at all? One weekend of GoldenEye, yep. But yeah, that could also be done with PlayStation, and I think it was still technically alive in PlayStation 2 days. I'm not 100% sure on that, because I think it was during PlayStation 2 days that it kind of started to die out. But you basically had to have the luck of being able to not only rent the console, but also the game that you wanted. Did I not? Right, kitchen. Kitchen this way. It was not cheap. It was expensive because Blockbuster. But, you could rent it. You could rent it. There were some games, though, that my parents did rent for us that we were just super bad about being able to take back because we only had one vehicle in the family and it was kind of a walk. My parents had rented a couple of times Mario Party, the original Mario Party, and also Gauntlet Legends. And they were also not great about returning them. At that point, with the amount of money that was spent, we could have owned several copies of Gauntlet Legends and Mario Party. Oh no, that is a game. That's not a weird fever dream. That is absolutely something that happened. Lime had gotten it, but I feel bad. I did not have Mix It Up and running, so it did not play the sound. All in all, this is just to say, this is why I like owning things. An hour later, the reason why I like owning things is because sometimes they don't do the same thing over again. Or they don't bring the same thing back in a newer capacity. The Gauntlet Legends that I played a lot was Dark Legacy. But, it sure is not available on any current console. I don't know what happened with the rights for that, but that's purely locked to PlayStation 2. I think there was some GameCube, but there was also, I forget if that ever came out on GameCube or if that was, if I'm thinking of a different version that was on the N64. Probably. Parts are nice, but Pikmin 4 win. I've never played any of the Pikmin games. Dark Legacy was on GameCube? Okay. I know it was on PlayStation 2, which was the one that we played the most. We played it so much, we actually found a game-breaking bug. Which, you know, because of how console games were, you, if something shipped broken, there really wasn't anything that could be done to get it working. So you just, you never got to have that again. There we go. I would love Dark Legacy on a current console. Because I would love to be able to go through it with Upcarnus, actually. I had a lot of fun with it growing up, and I think it would be fun to go through it. Granted, the only way we could go through it is through any sort of Yoho way, probably. Or see about acquiring a PlayStation 2 copy, and also acquiring a PlayStation 3 that is backwards compatible. And also, apparently, the finagling that you have to do for being able to capture PlayStation 3 footage. Yeah. My go-to was either a wizard, a green wizard, or it was Valkyrie. And we would do the codes for Valkyrie to just have the infinite, like, power sometimes. You know, the cheat codes that you put into your character's name, and you just had that infinitely. Valkyrie was fun, but so was being able to hold more potions than the normal character could. Man, you know, I sure did not read that. Sunken Treasure. Another thing comes to mind, but I will first pop up here so I can get more air. Chili updated, tomatoes. Let's first have tomato soup now. The stewed beef has been there for about 2 hours. And it's at pulled pork level. Good. Nice. I sure do, critic, and I'm sure a lot of this is just kind of, I watched something last night where it was just a lot of like older games, like board games, and it's just like, man, I remember things. So one of the things that is absolutely stupid expensive is the original Doc Hack series. The first 3 games are fine in terms of price. It's just when you get to the 4th one that it's absolutely stupid expensive. And when they were talking about bringing the GU series to a modern console, they made it sound like that the original Dot Hack series was also going to be revived in a playable format. Spoilers, it was not. They included some sort of movie, I guess, with it. Which is not the same. It's not the same at all. So, which makes me glad that I never got rid of my PlayStation 2 copies of Dot Hack, because my ex sure tried to get me to sell mine. And I sure went that I'm not gonna sell this. This is my copy. Man, I'm just... hang on. We're gonna restart this because I got stuck there. PlayStation 3 capture solution is ultimately an RCA to HDMI converter, which luckily I have one lying around for my VHS nonsense. Unless I'm recording to VHS, which is to just RCA to the VCR. That is fair. Also, you can share your funny story of Cheat Code Smith whenever you want. I sure did miss that. Oh well. It's not that important. Yeah, the more I talk about my ex, the more it's just kind of like, you know what, that was actually pretty shitty, and I definitely put up with it for way longer than I really should have. CyberConnect 2 too busy making Naruto games to care. That's fair. Also, welcome back, Stabby. I hope you've acquired soup. Retro ink is like 300 though, but can be used on most systems. So is this basically a capture card? Am I understanding that properly? Oh, I love the CRT Pixels Twitter. it really helps bring it into perspective how, oh, I thought this looked better when I was younger. The reason why is because they were accounting for the lines. So it did look better. It just doesn't look as good not having, like, the type of screen that it was built to be around, which is also wild for me, and I love being able to see the differences with it. It's an upscaler device. It takes the analog signals, upscales them, and then outputs HDMI. It has a whole suite of options to fine-tune the picture quality. So basically it could be used as a capture device for, like, streaming then. Love Super Paper Mario on the Wii. Eventually, through villain shenanigans, you end up in massive debt mood, and you can't pay with coins. You have to use rupees, which you get by running on a hamster wheel or jumping for hours on it. Oh god. You've acquired soup. Asked for the biggest size, and she said no. Why not? It's your soup. You can have as big as one as you want, so long as you give them the monies for it. At least I would think so. How many? I have enough. Man, I need to up my game of grabbing these star bits. I have not played Paper Mario on the Wii, but I plan to someday. Sure. I know Streamer Brain sure is gonna happen, so if you could put it into, like, the Discord's, like, stream workshop, I would appreciate it, because I could definitely look at it later. Can confirm it's the one recommended by someone. Try us for that recommendation. That's good. Thank you. I appreciate it lots. Oh, trust. Okay, that makes more sense. Brain's like, I'm not sure if I understand what that means, but you know what? I'm sure it just means that you approve of this recommendation, which is not a lie. Alright, where is this buddy? Be honest with you. Giant eel outbreak. I have not found the giant eel. Means something different, that's fair. I just figured that was just my dyslexia getting the better of me, Bryce. In all seriousness, I will look at words and I know they're spelled right, but I'll look at them and be like, that doesn't look right. When I was trying to update making the first for stream, I sure looked at the word first and was just like, I know that looked right when I wrote this in originally, but this is a new day, and that does not look like how you spell first. I stared at it for a while, I threw it into Google, I had Google pronounce it to me, be like, okay, well, Google is pronouncing it correctly, so I guess it's true. My brain's just not accepting that right now. Oh, goodness. Well, eels I'm supposed to be taking care of? Or is it just these one eels? I don't remember. I should remember this. I've done this already. Welcome back, Upcarnus, for temporarily. Hopefully dinner's been going good. I assume you've had dinner. Night Smith. Upcarnus hasn't streamed in a heck of a long time. Man, this sure does remind me of the fact that I want to do... I need to do more emotes. I need to finish up the things that have empty slots. And also, very tempted when another artist is like, hey, what if I open up slots? And it's just like, that's very tempting, but also, do I just continue to be a little stubborn and be like, I'll just do this myself so everything's consistent the way I would want it to be for the emotes. Right? Feta wrapped in bacon in a salad. It was arguably too salty for you? I'm just surprised because for me, I'm usually the one that's just kind of like, yeah, this is too salty. This is a little too salty. Hopefully it was good otherwise. Make an audio channel point for beans instead, that's fair. You know, I sure did do the thing again where I did not read what we were doing. Passing the swim test. Holy shit, they like their salt here. That's fair. Yes? Bring me the golden shell and it's an automatic A for you. I have no idea what you've said, Myth. I'm very sorry, my good sir, but I need this. Oh, I know it's German. I just don't know what you've said. Excuse you, what happened? Where'd the show go? Anyone watching this, do you understand what's happened? I thought I was over here. It gave the show back to him. I don't understand what I've done. Gotcha, gotcha. Nah, I doubt it. Myth isn't like that. Told Have too thick of an accent by the waiter as I was trying to order a Coke and rum. Or rum and Coke. I'm trying to think of the accent. Is it just too American? What does that mean? What does that mean in the context of things? Just being an American in Austria, that's fair. What does having a Midwest New Yorker accent mean? Man, I sure did it again. Secret underwater cavern. I don't know what it would mean to have like a thick Midwestern New Yorker accent. Having thick soup is good. Preferable for the fact that it's soup. Right, I need to do that. Is a Western New Yorker? Yeah, what is that? No, that's fair. No way, slime. It's been going, and we've been going places. Mostly food. Also realizing that I am old enough for some people to not know that Blockbuster used to allow you to rent consoles. I missed. So we went down that whole rabbit hole. I sure did miss again. VODs do exist. I'm glad you also remember Lime. Be old with us, apparently. We'll go the proper way now. Hey, Roddy. Yeah, Blockbuster used to let you rent consoles like N64s, PlayStation, I'm pretty sure was around still with PlayStation 2 era, Super Nintendos. I don't know if Nintendos, like regular Nintendo, if they allowed that. Oh, hi, buddy. I sure did get ahead of myself, actually. That's fair, Myth. I don't know what that means in terms of accents. Like, I don't know what it means to have a New York accent. Oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. Never did much Blockbuster when I was a kid. We had a VHS recorded shit off of TV. He says a pirate from the early days. That's fair. But that's the thing, Myth. I want to know. I want to know what it means. Because I was told by an old boss of mine, an old manager, that I had a Canadian mom voice. and I don't fully know what that means, but anyone that I told that to, they were immediately like, yeah, absolutely. You sound like you have a Canadian mom voice. It's just like, do you care to elaborate? Do you care to explain further? Which means that my brain's now just going to be hyper-focused all day of trying to figure out what a Michigan New Yorker accent is meant to be. Sounds Midwestern Canadian or like a TV actor. That's fair. I do... Nah, that's fair. Upstate New York accent is very flat. What does that mean in terms of accent? I'm not sure if you meant Oregon or New York myth. Say the following words: talk, walk, and hawk. Lives in Oregon. Oh, but their partner, yeah. Like, you don't have to explain it to me. I'm probably just gonna look it up a whole heck of a lot off stream once stream is done, and just kind of feel that hyperfixation of figuring out what that means. The real test is soda versus pop. Google's Canadian? No. I know for me, I refer to it as soda. Oh, okay. That eats a huge chunk of air. I don't remember that eating up that much of a chunk of air. Trick question, everything is Coke? Not everything. What if you want a Dr. Pepper? What if you want a Sprite? Heathens! I accept my fate. It's all Coke? How can it all be Coke? Oh god. Oh god. Blech. There we go. Isn't there lemon lime Coke now? I'm pretty sure there is. Heard that some weird places just call all pop Coke for some weird reason? Cherry Coke is really good. I couldn't imagine trying to label all soda as Coke. Because what if I want a Dr. Pepper? Do I just tell them I want a Coke? And in that case, is it just randomized of what soda I'm going to get? Dr. Pepper, I'd like a spicy Coke, please. But a spicy Coke, I feel like if everything's Coke, would then be a LaCroix, because I've heard people say that a LaCroix is a spicy soda. Right? Maybe? I don't know. I've heard people describe it as spicy. It's not spicy for me. It's just very, doesn't taste great. I usually throw in like some Mio or like some of the cherry flavoring into a LaCroix. Okay, I need to actually make sure I'm paying attention. No! Okay, no, that's fine. We didn't die. We didn't fall. Yet. Okay, we'll just run along with this little guy. I say as if he's not absolutely bigger than me. Nope, that was I risked it for the biscuit and I lost. Last favorite, probably tangerine, since it probably sat next to real fruit at some point. It's also what a base LaCroix icon on. That's fair. I have had the tangerine and it just did not taste like orange to me. It tasted like it wanted to try and taste like orange. But it did not. For me, at least. Oh, risked it for the biscuit. And I didn't die. You know what, I could run. This will be a lot better, actually. There we go. Bitch. To be fair, it could have ended me at a point being like, you know what, I risked it. I sure did the risky business, and then I did not. I did not live. Because you know what, there's certainly a lot of that on this channel at this point of, man, I sure did the risky thing and got away with it, or I sure did the risky thing and immediately ran into karma. Bear flavor. Yeah. The mixture of whiskey and leather does not sound great. Oh, pup time. Not that kind of dog. I don't know how you would drink leather, but don't drink whiskey and leather. Man, those Goombas are really set for Halloween. Drinking a leather cup, maybe. I'm not super big on whiskey. The only whiskey I've really had has been Crown Royal, and it's been their flavored stuff. Like, I've done vanilla whiskey with orange soda and having it taste like a creamsicle. Or orange juice. Orange juice is also acceptable. Try Fort Creek. Nah, that's fair. IG-12. I hope you're doing good. I definitely have more whiskey than anything. Or not whiskey. Whiskey is just because we're on the topic of it. Vodka, that's the word. But also, I don't drink a whole heck of a lot in general. I'll have maybe a drink as like sitting down and socializing with somebody, but I definitely am not really one to drink. He can be good in the right mood, which that's fair. And that's fair to also not want to take it because of meds. For me, there is the kind of, not necessarily risk, I guess, but if I'm already in a bad headspace, drinking is not going to make a headspace better. And I know that. I don't know if people have ever said that, like, yeah, it'll put you in a better headspace. Actually mean that? Or if their brain just works differently than mine. But it sure does not. If anything, it'll just make it worse. I'm not Mario, I'm sorry. So I'm more leery of drinks in that capacity. I haven't even been drunk a handful of times in my lifetime. Because I'm not a big drinker. I will say that, like, man, I could sure go for a drink right now. If anything, to be able to let people know where my mindset is, but I'll still go and I'll drink either a soda or like some tea. Or even water. Heck, water is good. Whiskey soup? No. I'm gonna make you fat and drunk versus soup and then you can go out and get whiskey. No, you don't have to. You don't have to do that. This is often a downer more than anything, not an upper, and if you're already in a shitty mood, you're probably not gonna have a good time with it. Very much so. And I don't drink to get drunk. I'll just have like a socializing drink of sorts, and that's about it. Oh, is this it? This is it. But yeah, all in all, I'm definitely not one to do that with alcohol, so I enjoy much more the tea aspect of things. Is there anything? No. Oh my, are you me? Well, I guess there's enough people in the universe for one person to look like me. Anyway, found about our stars. Take it back. He doesn't even question it. And that makes sense, Roddy. For me, I can have a cocktail and just not have to have the alcohol in it because I'll enjoy the flavor too. Be like, this will work just fine without alcohol too. She refers to him as twin. Subtle differences, I guess. This game do be wild sometimes. Let's go talk to Luigi real quick. Hey, it's me. You're looking for power stars, right? I think you missed one in the Good Egg Galaxy. I'll write you a letter if I find it. Check your mail. That is fair. But taking a look at the time, I think I will probably call it there for Mario. I want to make sure that I can get some food in me and whatnot for farming with Deer and Sar and Co. tonight, which should be possibly in a couple hours. Let's see. This is about a 3-hour stream, so that's not bad. Oh, good, it's broken. Button disappears, and I don't like it when it does that. Let's see. Zade's doing Super Mario Sunshine. I'll say hi to Zade. I haven't gotten to say hi to Zade in a while. And hey, more Mario. Probably not gonna stream my side of things in terms of farming later, but I'm pretty sure Deer is going to, and I think Sar might. I am unsure. Either way, there are those people. I'm gonna go get some food, get ready for farming tonight, and Sar will? Excellent. Stream that for you. Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't 100% sure. Normally next stream wouldn't be till Friday. I might sprinkle in some streams here and there depending on if I would like the company. With Upcarnus being gone and whatnot. If not, I'll see you all Friday or probably in some streams here and there. And let's go say hi to Zaid. As they do Super Mario Sunshine. Bye.